Do you know what's the world's best food are? Sushi, Rendang, or lasagne? If you choose Rendang, congratulations! CNN scoured the planet to create a list of 50 most delicious food in the world. And Rendang from Sumatra of Indonesia took the top position on the list. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this fabulous dish in just 3 simple steps. I'm Katie Kwan. Thanks for joining me.
This is the list of the ingredient that is required to make beef minang. When you look at the long list, you may find that it's a little bit overwhelming, but in fact it just involves a very simple cooking process. It is a result of the interplay of the flavor among the spices, herbs, and the beef. You can get the full recipe at our website, tasteofasianfood.com. Let's start with cutting the beef. I always suggest you use sirloin, but you can always use other parts. For example, you can use chuck tender. One thing is important, to cut it very thin. That helps to make it more tender. Step 2. To blend the ingredients. Red chili and onion, you can use red onion, but alternatively you can use the yellow one. And add some garlic into it. So the chili, the onions, and the garlic will form the base of the rendang gravy. You have galangao, or blue ginger in the local language, that has an intense flavor and uniquely Asian. Then you add some ginger, and you add some candle nut. It helps to thicken the sauce. A few cloves, and lastly add a few cardamom. And then blend everything together for at least 1 to 2 minutes. And then we have turmeric powder, cumin powder, and coriander powder. Add into it and blend together. If you use fresh turmeric, cumin seed, or coriander seed is even better. But since I do not have the seeds on hand, I'm using the powder this time. Next, saute the blended ingredient. First, we add some oil into the wok, and then we start to saute the blended ingredients until it develops a mouth-watering aroma. Next, we add the beef into it. As you know, usually we brown the beef when we make beef stew, but it is not necessary for rendang minang. The flavor still turns out heavenly without browning it. So I'll do it this time according to the traditional method, without browning it. Add the coconut milk. I'm using fresh coconut milk this time. If you have any excess of fresh coconut milk, always keep it in the chiller. If you would like to keep it for a longer time, keep it in the freezer. You can keep it for more than a week. Add some toppings that's going to give you the unique sourness. Half a lime leaf that gives you the additional flavor. And throw in a few turmeric leaves, which give you the authentic aroma of rendang. Lastly, bash a few lemongrass. Along the way, season with salt and a bit of sugar. Let the spices and herbs do the job. You don't really need to season it up. How long it should cook? Generally speaking, 3 to 4 hours. Slow cook is the key. cook it over a very small flame, right below boiling point. And this is how it looks like after the first hour. The color slowly becomes darker. And this is how it looks like after 2 hours. The texture slowly changed. And finally, this is after 3 to 4 hours. It becomes dark brown, becomes much drier. It's time to enjoy one of the best Indonesian food, and perhaps the best in the world. Eat it with steamed rice or bread. Enjoy!
I hope you like this video and I hope you enjoy your rendang. Until next time, I'm KB Kwan. Keep cooking Asian food and I'll see you again.